Welcome back to another episode of the Bolton RTG Career mode here on FC24, where we have kicked the season off and the boys are flying. A 3-1 win, a 5-2 win, a 9-0 win against Crewe Alexandria. Our first loss came against West Ham on a quick sim. We also beat Manchester United 2-1 there as well. We beat Wolves in the Cup 3-2 in dramatic fashion last time out. I don't know if it was dramatic at all. And obviously getting next round of the Carabao Cup, we actually got drawn against Manchester City. All Big Six clubs were still left in the competition, which gave us pretty good odds, considering it's round 4 that we face off against one of the Big Six, and we got the unfortunate top one. We got Manchester City, who last season we took 4 points off of them in the league. We beat them and drew to them. So I feel somewhat confident, but not really too confident. Now I am aiming for European football this season, as stated in previous videos. And the Carabao Cup is a great way to possibly get through there to get to the Conference League, which could be a decent stepping stone for Bolton. But I think we can get Europa League football and kind of be at that level at the moment. So, but I still would want Conference League to kind of back up on. I don't want to depend on league position, even though we are having a great season so far. I want a cup win, to be honest. I want a domestic cup win. The Carabao Cup is the easiest, I guess, out of it. The FA Cup is also a harder one. It means more. The FA Cup is something that we want. The only good news is if we do get out of the Man City game alive and win, Liverpool is taking on Spurs, so there's a Big Six Cup gone automatically. Man United taking on Chelsea, so there's a big Six game gone there. And then obviously if we beat City, that's a Big Six team gone there. So if we get through, half of the Big Six are out, which is a great news. And so the plan is to not play Tottenham, and we'll play the 2 other games in this month, and then we'll quick sim the Liverpool game at the start of next month, and then we'll play Man City to end the episode in the Carabao Cup and see what we can do. And Crystal Palace currently have 4 points. Norton starts this game. That's the only change in the starting 11. Let's get to it. Let's see what the boys here at Bolton can do. It's been a couple days since I recorded this, so let's see if we still got it. Azaz will find the back of the net, and Crystal Palace have the early lead. They've been asking for it, and they get it. 1-0. And out wide to Norton, and Norton is down the right-hand side in free real estate. Norton now, and Norton, that shot saved. Ferguson, Joao Neves, touch, shot, difficult kind of first touch there, but he's still able to find the back of the net, and Bolton 1, Crystal Palace 1. Kivior over the top now for Shada. Can he get there? It's actually De Kuiper. That's a great touch by De Kuiper. Down to Evan Ferguson, and to turn this game on its head, it's Bolton with the lead. 2-1 now, and Crystal Palace are falling apart. Norton crossed in. Evan Ferguson, header, saved. Rebound. Who was that? Lucas. He goes side netting. Just keep that in place. Evan Ferguson. Evan Ferguson makes it 3-1. And that might just seal it early on. We're still relatively early in the second half here. But a 3-1 lead is very important. We're making 4 changes. Ferguson, Norton, Bergveld, Rashkin off. Blake, Conshayo, Mayulu, and Han all on here for Bolton. 4 subs in the 64th minute. See what the boys can do off the bench. De Kuiper crossed in, and Blake, first header, nearly shot on a rebound. He'll try and hit that back in the box. That won't create anything. Han will head it down to Blake. Now Shada into Conshayo. First time finish on his right foot of all foots. And Blake is in behind, and Bolton with 4, Crystal Palace with 1. They had the opening goal, and they thought they were on to something. But back to reality they go. They're on 4 points for a reason, and they're going to stay on 4 points as well after this game. Lewis Potter coming on for Shada for the last couple of moments of the game here. Over Adebomi, he gets a second. It's a consolation goal to end the game for Crystal Palace. They open the scoring. They'll finish the scoring, but they'll still take 0 points out of this game. Bolton will take all 3 as we pick up a 4-2 win. It's Luton Town up next before we get into that game against Manchester City. And we are playing Luton Town, who have also 4 points on here. Mayulu starts and Jensen starts. Other than that, Francisco Conshayo's back in the starting 11. Ferguson at striker. Let's see what the boys can do. Francisco crossed in. It's Joao Neves' header. Oh, that's going to hit the wall. It's going to hit the wall. No, it's not going to hit the wall, but Kamenowski forced to save. It will be a corner in which Francisco Consayo will go ahead and put it in, and Ferguson won't be able to head it in. It's Sojlai who clears it, and now Joao Neves on the ball. Out wide to Consayo. Cross in for Ferguson, and again, Sazazlai there again. But now Francisco Consayo again. Down to the Kuiper. Crossed in first time. Back post. Shouter! Kamenowski with the save. And Jacob Kivior. Jacob Kivior across the face of the net. And Francisco Consayo is there. And after constant knocking on the doorstep, we're in. Bolton 1, Luton Town 0. Corner comes in. Koroga, Reed. Flying save. Another corner for Luton Town. It's their time to knock on the doorstep until they get the equalizer. We just can't let it happen. De Kuiper heads it down, but only into Osho. Header in by Garbett. Reed with the save. Back post wide open. And it hits the side post and out for a goal kick. Kivior coming across. Jensen coming across. Rodrigo Muniz will have a wide open shot. The keeper can't save that one. And it draws level here. 1-1. Am I on 3-minute halves? Halftime 1-1 here against Luton Town. It was us for the first 20, and then it was all Luton Town for the rest of it. Shot over the top. Ferguson, is he onside? Evan Ferguson! Is he onside? He is. Bolton 2, Luton Town 1. And of course, to bail us out, it's Evan Ferguson once more. 2-1 to Bolton here. Bradley into Francisco. Francisco, that's a great touch. And Francisco near post will make it 3-1. And again, Luton Town come back. They fight, and then we just take control. It was a story of the season last season as well. Well, not last season, but that championship season. We got relegated again. It's kind of how it went. Lewis Potter's first deal coming onto the field is to give away a penalty. Can Reed make the save? No, he cannot. In Luton Town, they have hope. They have the hope. It's 3-2 now. Francisco Consayo. Francisco off a kickoff. That's a beautiful finish. Bolton 4, Luton Town 2. Have some of that. You can have all the penalties you want. You still won't be able to get anything out of this game. You're going to stay on 4 points just like Crystal Palace was. Can he switch the field? Ashley Bradley, that's a cross in beautifully. Who was offside there? 6 points on today's episode, right? Our starting 11 is Shada Ferguson, who's 87 now. Consayo's back to 86. Bergvall, 84. Roshkin, 84. Neves, 88. Let's get into it. We're going to put Nico Paz on the bench here for this game instead of Sin. And we might be able to hit him on the counter attack here. Up into Francisco Consayo. And Consayo's in behind. Francisco saved by Payeta. Bergvall rebound into the back of the net. And Bolton have the lead. It's 1-0 to Bolton. We hit him on the counter attack. Bergvall with the tap in from the rebound. The keeper tried to save it, but he pushed it further into the back of his own net. It's 1-0 to Bolton. Out wide now for De Kuiper. Touch, crossed in. Shot a header. Probably should have brought that down. I had enough time to bring that down. Back to De Kuiper. De Kuiper crossed in. Shot a header again. That one will lift over the keeper. And Shada will double the lead here for Bolton. It's 2-0. What is going on? Charlie Patino, former Bolton player Rodri O'Reilly. Man City starting to waken up, starting to find these passes. Erling Haaland. Lucas intercepts. Haaland gets it back. Rodri with the shot. Reed with the save. Bradley took too long there to pass that off. And Kivior just passes it into the direction of Haaland. He'll intercept O'Reilly now. Kai gets it back for Man City. It's 2-1. Man City are still here. They're still fighting. O'Reilly. Rodri, O'Reilly. Just don't let O'Reilly go. You do let O'Reilly go. Now Kai. O'Reilly again. Rodri. Try to back heel it. It might work out. It would have worked out, but Reed was there. Kivior caught in no man's land. And Manchester City are waking up. They have Rodrigo on the bench, and they're not playing him, which is insane to me. I don't know why, but it is what it is. And it's the reason why we probably beat them that first time 3-0. Walter, who was at Bolton last season on loan. He's in the starting 11. Foden now. Phil Foden. Kivior came across. He got a touch to it. He blocked it enough for Reed to have an easy save. And that is halftime. We go into the break up 2-1 here against Manchester City. Phil now. Beautiful feet work and a beautiful save by Reed. That was amazing by Phil Foden. I can't even lie. Wow. Bradley. Joao Neves. Conchayo down to Bradley again, and Connor Bradley will just take it down the right-hand side. Connor Bradley's outpacing Otada. Crossed in to Ferguson. The keeper came in and collect that, though. I think Walter would have got there first anyway. Intercepted, but Ferguson will pick it up out wide to Joao Neves. Joao Neves into space for Francisco Conchayo. Can he chip the keeper? He does, but Walter is back. He'll head it down. Ferguson, Joao Neves now. He'll turn. He'll lose the ball, but he will get the corner out of it. Jacobson, Charlie Patino, plus 2 minutes. It's Rodrigo who's on the field. He's been on the field for a while now. Kivior, Armando Martinez, he's offside. Bolton are going to win. We're going to take down Man City here. Jacob Kivior just punch it up the field. Referee, blow your whistle. Bolton 2, Manchester City 1. We survive against Erling Haaland. We survive against Rodrigo. We survive against Pep Guardiola. And we will move on to the next round of the Carabao Cup, and that is 3 Big Six clubs gone at a minimum, which is great to see. Man City, and then obviously either Tottenham or Liverpool, I believe, and then Chelsea or Man United. I know Arsenal and somebody else are the only ones that actually had free games or non-Big Six matchups there. But we are through. We take down Manchester City. We scored. I mean, the goals came early. They came in the first half, all 3 of them. But it was all Manchester City for probably, I don't know, 35 of those 45 minutes in the second half. We had a 10-minute spell where we could have scored that 3rd goal, which we probably should have scored that 3rd goal. But Man City done none more. Arsenal win 4-2. Bournemouth knock off Newcastle. That is big for us as well. Spurs knock off Liverpool, which I would rather actually play Liverpool. I can't lie. Man United won on penalties there. So Man United and Spurs are the only Big Six clubs remaining in Arsenal, actually. So Spurs, Arsenal, and Man United. Southampton won on penalties. Middlesbrough, Luton Town won. And so quarterfinal matchups, Luton Town versus Arsenal, Spurs versus Man United. Another Big Six matchup. We're getting rid of another one. Come on. Southampton versus Middlesbrough, and Bolton versus Bournemouth in the quarterfinals. We might have a free trip to the Carabao Cup semifinal, which is actually amazing. This won't come, though, until next episode. Maybe not even next episode, to be honest. Maybe the episode after that. Do we add a 4th? Because why not? We might add a 4th. Where is Brighton and Burnley? Brighton is in 11th. Burnley is in 13th. You know what? We'll simulate through this one, and then we'll end the episode. And we'll actually, you know what? We'll quick sim these last 2 games of the month here. We'll quick sim these month. Get to December. A 2-2 draw. De Kuiper scoring the 88th to actually level things up there. We win 2-0. Shada and Conchayo on the score sheet. A 2-0 win. Man City win against Wolves. We'll stay in the top 4 to end the episode. We finish this episode in 3rd. Man United have a game in hand. They can go 1 point behind Manchester City. Leeds United could go over this, but we end the episode in the first or in the top 4. When we come back next episode, we will be in December, which we have Brentford. We have a massive game against Chelsea. We have Leeds United, Everton, Nottingham Forest, and Bournemouth. We might get to that Bournemouth game just because I kind of want to play the Carabao Cup today in this recording session, so I might do that. So that'll probably be the reason why we'll probably play against Chelsea, Leeds, and then Bournemouth, in all honesty. We'll see what happens there. But leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.